2 years ago, we started the gallery with an exhibition on Wou-Ki, friendship and reconciliation. A lot of people considering Wou-Ki mainly through his journey outside China. And we thought it was important to make everybody understand how Wou-Ki was deeply rooted into his own culture, into China. Of course, I like very much the big triptych, the Han Temple. It is a 2005 painting. It goes back to a Chinese tradition, the Han Temple, but he revisits this temple, not only seen through a Chinese eye, but also through a universal eye, combining some kind of a pagoda and the Acropolis. It is a universal vision of a temple that can speak to somebody coming from the East as well as somebody coming from the West, with a huge harmony, a huge simplicity on how he puts together the lines, the architecture, and organize the painting. There is a second group of paintings I find very interesting to look at, which are the watercolors of the beginning, which are, of course, very much influenced by the Chinese mood and landscapes. The Hangzhou city, as well as the West Lake, had a very strong influence on him. That was the moment of his childhood, of his youth. He was very much combining nature with humanity, but a humanity living in harmony with nature, animals, the lake, the woods. All this was giving a sense of happiness that I think is very interesting to analyze. And then there is a third group of works, which are the inks. He went back to the inks in 1972 after the death of his second wife, May, and it was a way for him to be able to survive. So it was a very strong way to combine a personal need as well as a very ancient tradition in China. Altogether, you might be able to see into every work how much this is linked to his Chinese identity, the Chinese influence of the ancient masters, but always seen in a universal perspective.